Hello, welcome to Survival ABCs. I'm sure there's many of you already who know what this is, the Sawyer water filter. This is going to be about a gear hack that I learned just actually on Saturday. Right now it's Monday, but credit goes to a guy named Tom, a member of the USNO. And it was rather clever the way he had this thing set up. It's not a modification on the filter itself. It's actually a modification on the squeeze, the bag that comes with. Now this is not the exact bag it came with. This is actually the 1 liter bag that I bought separately. Now for those of you who are thinking, why would you mess around with these bags and stuff, but I got a box a little while ago with about 3 or 4 of these little bags in them, so it wasn't a huge loss for me. I only have 1 filter, but I got so many of these bags now. Anyways, what I've done here is taken the bottom. We've actually cut a hole into the bottom. We removed the little part that was in there, and we attached some paracord. See, it's tied off there. I also got little knots tied off inside here. That helps keep the bag open, so that way we can hang it off from a tree, tie it off to a tree, or tie it off a post, or whatever the case might be. So this is basically going to act as a funnel for your water filter. So simply, excuse me, you just attach the water filter on just like you would normally. So basically the water is going to flow through the filter. Basically the gravity is going to do the work for us. Instead of us having to squeeze the bag and potentially blowing a hole into it, we're just going to let it's a little slower, but it does, it does work. I've tested this out myself and it does work. I have my clean canteen water bottle with me here today. So basically, just put the water filter in there like that. You pour the water in through the top, and I got some water here that I'm going to get this started with, basically for the sake of the demonstration. See, the water is already, it starts off slow, it drips a little bit at first, but then it starts to pick up a little bit. Sometimes you might want to give it a little bit of a squeeze just to get it going. See, now the water is starting to pick up a little bit, starting to flow through a little bit better. So, in this particular method, you can actually in this particular method, you can continuously pour the water into the top of the bag. You don't have to, fill up just the 1 bottle. You can just continuously, change out the bottles, keep filling up the bag this way instead of having to go, taking the whole thing, dismantling the whole thing, and then, resetting it and redoing it. You can just continuously just pour water in and in, and just keeps on going. So sometimes it does take a little while. See, the water starting to pour a little bit more, flow through a little bit better, but it's still a little slow, but it is a little clever little thing that was introduced to me, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And during the rainstorm I collected rainwater with this, and it worked out quite nicely. So yeah, this is oops. So the water, as you can see, is in there. You just attach your water filter on just like that. You need it to hang from a tree, and see the water is going a little more flowing through, a lot more better now. You just fill up your water bottles just like that. So I thought it was a neat little trick to try out. So this bag now I have in my backpack. I have the original bag that came with it, which only holds about 2 cups of water. I have that one in my backpack as well. That one hasn't been touched, so I'm going to keep this with me for a while. I'm going to experiment with it a little bit more and try it out, but so far I'm going to keep it in my backpack. So, little gear hack to try out. If you only have 1 bag and just the original bag, I don't recommend doing this, but if you've managed to get your hands on a couple extra of these bags, this is the 1 liter bag, then sure, by all means go for it. So, this is Survival ABCs. I'll see you around. Till next time.